Greetings, family. I hope all is well in your world as it is in mine. Life is good, eh? Yes, life is good. Back in the day, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even into the 80s, insurance men used to come into our neighborhoods. They had routes. They'd come into your neighborhood and they would park their car and they'd get out and then they go door to door to their particular clients and service them, sell them insurance policies, whether usually it was life insurance. And in our community back in those days, many of the people were not savvy enough to really understand insurance and how it was used. They did know that you could use it to bury yourself and things of that nature and offset that particular cost. And that's usually what most of them used it for. And so many of them were sold policies that really didn't have a lot of value. They really didn't offer anything of significant value to the policy owner. And many of them were taken advantage of. And they pay into a policy, paying a premium. In those days, it wasn't a whole lot of money premium wise, but, they pay into those policies for 20, 30, 40 years. And at the end of that particular term, they realize then that the policy really didn't have a lot of value. And so conversely, those people who didn't necessarily look like us, when the insurance people went into their particular neighborhoods because they were a little bit more savvy, business wise, insurance wise, investment wise, they were sold policies that really offered some value to their families. Many of them created serious wealth. They created estates for their families, and with policies that might pay out $500,000, $1 million, and things of that nature, right? And so, as African Americans, we just didn't have that. That wasn't afforded to us, right? And so, again, it was just so unfortunate that we had to go through that particular time. It is what it is. That's a time that's passed, but my point is that many of us still don't know the value of insurance and in terms of what it really can do for us. Now, I'm not here to try to sell you any insurance. In fact, this has nothing to do with insurance other than making this particular reference, which it's relevant to what I'm talking about. So you created these policies, and when you died, the family had a chance to take advantage of what you had set up from an insurance standpoint. Now they can get those proceeds and live very, very well because of the estate that you set up for your particular family, which you're being savvy enough as a investor, if you will, because that insurance at that particular point is really an investment, right? And now your family has this estate where they can really live, and in many cases live better than they were when you were alive. So now, what if I could show you a way where you could create some value for your family right now, where you don't have to wait 20, 30, 40 years for it to mature. You don't have to die to take advantage of it. You can take advantage of it with your family while you're living, right? It can be used in the same way that insurance was being used in those particular days, except for you don't have to die to take advantage of it. What if I could show you something like that you can pay into 5, 10 years and create an estate for yourself and your family to live life better than you've ever lived before? If I could show you something like that, is that something you'd be interested in? Now, I'm not a guru. I'm not going to offer you some kind of master class. I'm so sick of hearing master classes all over YouTube. Half the people that's offering these master classes, they haven't mastered anything other than marketing. They're pretty sharp marketing, but usually what they're teaching, they're not masters at it. They learned something from somebody else who was called themselves a master, and that, and it just goes on and on and on and on. So a lot of that is just and I'm not knocking those. They're great at marketing. I've even bought into some of their marketing expertise, but many times it just doesn't offer the value that you think it will. So this is not that. I'm not a master marketer. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I just simply share some common sense information that's valuable to me, and I think I have an obligation to share it to those that I think it would be valuable for as well. And so what if I could show you a way that you could even knock 5, maybe even 10 years off of your retirement? If you could retire 5 or 10 years earlier than you plan right now, is that something that would be of value to you? If not, you can continue to work 5, 10 more years. 20 years is, that's your choice. But if I could show you how to knock 5, 10 years off of your retirement plan, if I could show you how to create an estate where you don't have to die to take advantage of it, where you and your family can live life on the level that you want to live, if I could show you something like that, is that something that you would be interested in? That's a fair question. Everything is not for everybody, but this right here is for a lot of people. So I'm just going to simply leave a link in the description below where you can go to. You can click on the link and it'll take you to the information that you're looking for. Plain and simple. No hype, no mess, no master, nothing. Just good, solid information that can be used in a way that'll benefit you and your family. So I'm going to leave the link in the description, and see you guys, I don't know, at the bank, at the beach. I don't know, I might not even see you, but I wish you peace, love, all the blessings, prosperity, wealth, abundance, happiness. If you're not happy, nothing else matters. Peace, love, and soul.